I not be the best? How can I not be the best till I run out of breath? I can beat all of the rest. I'll live my life to the death till I run out of. How can I not be the best? How can I not be the best till I run out of breath?
Beautiful Langlands Park is the venue for this important clash. Palm Beach Currumbin versus Marsden State High School. There is the Marsden boys warming up for this big clash, looking to extend their stay in the Schoolboy Cup for 2019. Plenty of size in this side. Let's have a look at their 17. And they'll be led around the park by their fullback, Tyrone Sow, and their number 7, Conrad Tu'ua. On the other hand, the opposition today, a proud history in this competition. 3-time champion, in fact, defending champs. There's Palm Beach Currumbin. And they are looking to make an impact in this competition. Their fullback is Jack Smith. Their halfback is Toby Sexton. And keep an eye out for Edic Ambrazev. They're very smart dummy half as the two sides come out onto the field together, and joined in commentary by Mark Gasly. This is a clash that we can really look forward to, Gaz.
It cannot wait. It wouldn't surprise me if this went down to the wire. Southern Queensland semi-final. Palm Beach Currumbin, a lot of rugby league in their DNA, and Marsden, an emerging superpower.
There is the kickoff. They are fast conditions. In fact, that has not been able to handle that kickoff at all, Palm Beach. It's a fabulous start for Marsden. What about the strength on the kickoff? Let's have a look at it again. It was Tyrone Sow, super boot.
It was like a dart.
So first up, Palm Beach thought they were going to have the footy and will be asked to defend. So here's a nice charge. Adonai Fa'agutu, one of the stars of this side. Coming out here on this right side, that's Rabati. Now another strong charge, and this is Palm Beach under pressure immediately. Here goes Marsden, left-hand side. Long ball, and we've got Sow, who's had to check himself a little in the run, and that meant he lost all momentum on that one. Ujda Bergen came up with a really good tackle. So they lost a bit of ground on that one, Marsden. Now they come back through the centre of the field. Keenan Timu. That was a really good defensive effort there by Ambrazev. Down a short side, the little kick comes in from Andrews, and can he hold it up? He's done better than that. It's going to be a restart. And this is going to be back-to-back sets defensively for Palm Beach.
A nice little kick from Andrews. It was a bit of a clunky set, wasn't it? They moved the football out to the left, but the passes just in behind didn't allow Sow any opportunity whatsoever, but they get a second chance.
Oh, it's a massive drop out. That was 60 on the fly, and it's gone 83 metres in total.
Wow. Wouldn't you like that all the time?
Talk about super boots on either side. We mentioned the conditions here. They are dry and they run on a little bit, the footy on that occasion. Now Sow with another carry. Getting himself involved as much as he can in this game. They looked like they were going to tip it on there, and Fa'agutu is tackled right in the middle of halfway. It's a carry from Evans, and awkward in the tackle. Tu'ua's getting his hands on the footy quite a lot. Here he goes again, and he's looking to go to the line. Can't beat the defence. Nice work there from Torrens. He's able to drag him down with the help of Ambrazev. A little bit slow to his feet there, Tu'ua. So he's left to Andrews, and he goes high with the kick. This is a real tester for Smith, and doesn't get it. The bounce comes out now to Marsden. And this is Francis, who they're still playing on. Losing ground again, back to Sow. Seems everyone's in front of him, the kick, and most players offside there for Marsden. And finally, Palm Beach Currumbin get their hands on the footy.
Well, they haven't had the football for 3 minutes. After an extraordinary dropout, Marsden did extremely well to get themselves into a position to put that kick in.
Now Duckett takes a carry for Palm Beach Currumbin. Defensively, Tu'ua getting involved. Oh, juggle, hangs on to it. Oh, nice tackle. Brilliant technique there on Ricky Wells. Like down a short side, ball on the ground, so they're just a little out of sync at the moment. Palm Beach Currumbin, we get a little bit of a push and shove as we see the Marsden State High supporters. It's happening right in front of us here. push and shove, that'll do. You can imagine the energy and the nerves and the associated expectation with a game like this, Gaz.
Absolutely. I mentioned it before, a Southern Queensland semi-final. Marsden just looked the better. They look a little bit more calm. Palm Beach absorbed all sorts of pressure and just couldn't execute their set.
There's a carry from Francis. Fa'agutu's been heavily involved early on, and he's earned his side a penalty as well. You would think they would keep the pressure on at this point as we have a look at the replay. 4 defenders or 3 defenders there. That's exactly what they do. So they get another opportunity to attack. That's another strong carry from Tony Francis. Andrews tips it on now to Timu. And this is their best attacking opportunity of the game here, Marsden. And that's another dummy and go, and nice footwork there to Ua with the offload. Can't quite get over the line. Fa'agutu.
What about the footwork?
Brilliant from the halfback. Here's the short ball. It's there, and it looks like he's over. Party, we thought, had scored. Referee says no, there's been an error, and they may have dodged a bullet there, Palm Beach Currumbin.
Well, dodged a bullet all right. They've done extremely well there. Young Jack Smith. But Tristan Party, it was over for all money. I thought it was going to be the easiest try. But again, Marsden maintained the football.
Yeah, referee judges that to be a Palm Beach Currumbin knock on, not a loose carry. So this means Tyrone Sow gets another opportunity with the footy. Waiting patiently at Tuawila. Dummy half, another strong charge, and this time it's Party just short of the line. It's been all Marsden at this point. Long ball to Andrews, who straightens off that left foot. It is dry conditions, but he just slipped there. Had a dummy half and a dummying run and a nice little tip on there, and this is Evans who'll look to offload. He does that. Party with the dummy and go. So just not really setting up much shape in their sets at this point. Comes to Sow, down a short side. Again, it seems to be real off-the-cuff type play from Marsden. Let's see what they come up with on their last play. Down a short side, the kick. It was a
great hands.
Beautiful take there from Palm Beach Currumbin.
Caleb Hodges in the slips. Great reaction. Now, can they get through this set? Marsden, they looked a little better when Tuawila got over the advantage line and they pushed into holes, in particular Caleb Evans, but then they lost their way. You're right, they just wanted to keep the ball alive and go for more individual brilliance.
Here's a carry from Somerville. And you're exactly right, Gaz. They've just got to get to their kick on this play. Another couple up their sleeve. Waiting patiently at dummy half, Ambrosiev. They decide to go a little bit early. Not a bad call there from Sexton. It's a nice kick, goes over the sideline, and it just gives Palm Beach Currumbin a chance to settle things down.
Exactly right. Smart play, Toby Sexton. They hadn't made much meters at all. Got a beautiful kick away. Almost a 40-20. It bounces a little short, but I'm sure Palm Beach Currumbin, this is where they'd want to play the majority of the game. They haven't seen this space, besides the dropout for about half a second.
Yeah, it's all brand new for them at the moment. You're right about Tuawila as Guinea gets another nice ball away, putting his man Ricky Wells under a bit of pressure. But he has proved a handful out of that dummy half position. He looks dangerous when he skips out of there, ball in 2 hands. That was a carry by Rabati. Now on the wing, oh, magical offload. Here's Rabati with another carry, but that was Colin Tui. Great skill from the winger. To Ua. Another run for Party. So it's those big men through the middle of the field that are doing the job for Marsden at the moment. Last tackle. They'll go now to Andrews. He's got an extra man on the outside there. Now they'll find Francis. Francis step backs off the right. He's a strong ball carrier. Andrews is there to Ua. Back the other way. Tries to get the kick away. He'll regather that. I'm pretty sure it wasn't played at. Is it still the last? They're saying knock on. And the first one comes from Marsden. That'll be a changeover. And welcome relief for Palm Beach Currumbin.
They did well, Palm Beach Currumbin. They didn't panic. Andrews saw that they had space out there. That's because the winger had dropped back for Palm Beach Currumbin. But they didn't panic. They did really well. They just held their line. Somerville over there didn't panic, held his line, got help from his teammates, and they shut it down.
So here we are, 10 minutes gone in this game, Gaz, and we're still waiting for Palm Beach to put their stamp on it. Crowdis gets a little carry out of dummy half. It's a good one and sets it up for his bigger forwards. Now they come through. Izzy Higgins is there. And the opportunity to offload as you hear the Marsden school chanting in their support of their team. Bevan with a carry. Ball on the left-hand side. Oh, I thought it was a dummy and go there from Sexton. He ended up tipping off to Torrens. Now it's Sexton to the line. The kick is there. Again, he's trying to hold it up. The chances, went begging. Palm Beach Currumbin through Duckett. We're going to have the first try of the game, and he's knocked it on.
Geez, he just couldn't grab onto it, Duckett. But that was a sensational set. You could see they just tried to go in behind the ruck. It was really smart play. They rolled upfield really nicely. Saw Sexton play back on the inside. Then they had the space outside. Lovely set.
You get the feeling that was a setup for another play, wasn't it, Gaz? The ball on the inside, and let's see what they play off that.
It just dragged all the Marsden defenders in, and that opened up the space out wide. Therefore, the defensive line had to stay up, so the kicking behind was on.
Here's Tawila out of dummy half. Not sure that player was square. He was looking for the penalty, doesn't get it. Torrens is able to make the tackle. Ambrosiev there in support. This is Andrews. He's got that offload now to Timu. They're causing their own problems out on this left-hand side. They'll go that way again. Here's the replacement player that's come on. Downs. Good speed. Nice tackle from Palm Beach Currumbin there. Needed to be made. Andrews now. That was a little clunky. Gives it to Timu, and Big Keenan charges into the defence. Now to the left-hand side. Andrews. Beautiful long pass, and again they can't hang on to it. This time it was to Howe, and he's knocked on, and Palm Beach have the footy.
It was a lovely pass. Absolute bullet. They did well, though. Palm Beach Currumbin, that right edge has been really good. Held off on the last, didn't panic when they were short in numbers, and just then, really, really well. Young Crowdis did amazingly well to read this. Look at Andrews. It's an absolute bullet. Fires it straight across, and he doesn't panic. Young Crowdis, and then eventually gets across there. Showed a great turn of foot as well to make up space.
Jack Smith, we just had an earlier really strong carry from him, and in the end they were too long in the tackle, Marsden. So here's Palm Beach Currumbin with a penalty, and it's a lovely play back through the middle of the ruck. That was a run there from Piakura. Now it's a quick play of the ball. There's Sexton looking for that inside pass again. Picked off in nice defence by Ta'ua. Ambrosiev finds Bevan. Nice quick play of the ball as well. They're on the attack here, Palm Beach. They go the right-hand side. Ball back on the inside. He's going to be hard to stop. In fact, impossible. They get it through Higgins, and it was just quick play of the ball after quick play of the ball. And now we have first try of the game to Palm Beach Currumbin.
Well, it was just deja vu. Back through the middle of the ruck. Through the middle of the ruck. They kept picking on the markers. Tired, lazy defenders. Back through. Then to set them up, they go a wide pass. That opens up the space, and then turn it back under. Exactly where that space was. Just picking on people, making them make repetitive efforts, and then exposing them. Great set.
Sexton adds the extras. First real opportunity they've had down there, Gaz, so that's a worrying sign for Marsden.
Yeah, and impressive work from Sexton. He was the one that went back through inside, back into the middle of the ruck. Great work there. Woodjabergen just drops him back under and showed great strength and turn of foot, Izzy Higgins. But again, that was the reward for all the effort they did on that set leading up to it, exposing those forwards through the middle.
Got to make mention of the quick play of the ball too from Josh Bevan. That was a feature of the earlier play, as we see good contact coming in there. That was Jimmy Torrens with the carry. And again, they've got the quick play of the ball. Could have been a release. Piakura was the man who hung on to it, but now Palm Beach Currumbin, they're doing it at will. Quick play of the balls and putting real pressure on this Marsden State High defensive line. Out on the right-hand side, Crowdis gets a bit of space, and he's got some speed as well. Got away from one. Ball on the inside. Oh, dear, Somerville. We've seen it a couple of times today. What brilliant work from Noah Crowdis, and it's come to nothing.
And again, it was a brilliant set. They went down the short side, pulled them short of numbers, then a shift out to the right edge. Showed great turn of foot, Crowders, didn't he? And then he got it back inside to Somerville. Jeez, it could have been back-to-back tries. He just couldn't hold on to it. That's two big missed opportunities for Palm Beach Currumbin.
And I think a little bit of a concern, just how quickly they're playing the ball, the speed at which they're playing the game. And despite all their dominance early, Marsden, they weren't able to come up with points on the scoreboard. And now they're under pressure to Ua. Not afraid to have a run, is he, Yes?
No. Well, with a right foot step like that, why would you be?
Just get a sense of that time in the play the ball as they make a couple of changes here. This is now Lee, his first carry of the match. Evan comes in to make the tackle, and it's 13 on 13. Evans plays it to Ua, forced to kick. They go early on it, and Smith has got beautiful hands at the back, jumpered it nicely. It's not a bad defensive chase there from Marsden. Crowders, beautiful run down that right wing previously. Showed what speed he's got. As they make a change here, Palm Beach Currumbin. Jimmy Torrens off, Bailey Martin comes onto the field. There's Sexton, ball on the inside, and this is beautiful play here from Hodges. Hodges is strong, pulled down from behind. That was from Downs. Now this is Bevan. He's got player on the outside. I don't think he's going to need him. If he's hung on to that, he's got the second try of the game. He has. What a charge. What great work from Josh Bevan.
And you can thank Caleb Hodges. Lovely turn of foot, show of strength to get through the space. That provided the quick play the ball. And geez, he's good at sensing where the space is, Josh Bevan. Realises it's in behind the ruck once again. He was responsible for the quick play the ball that resulted in the first try to Somerville. And now he gets a reward for himself. Geez, they look ominous with the football when they hold it. Palm Beach Currumbin, after having no football whatsoever, they've made up for it.
Waved away on this occasion, a cheer from the Marsden supporters, but you're exactly right, Gaz. 10-0 the lead, and when they get this game going, when they get their speed in to play the ball, they are a handful. Here's Bevan again. Look at the charge.
Well, you think if Marsden had 3 sets in a row, Party almost barged over. If it wasn't for Jack Smith's effort, it could have been 6-0 after about 2 minutes. And now it's 10-0 to Palm Beach Currumbin.
There's that flat kick again. This time it is well handled. It's a nice carry back into the defence too. So Palm Beach Currumbin really finding their feet here. Oh, nice defensive work from Ricky Wells. Brought down a bigger man in Brendan Piakura, but it's all come undone with that penalty.
But again, it's lovely coaching. See the variation. The first 2 sets, they went in behind the ruck. They were conscious of it, got reward. Now when they've sucked them in a little bit, the Marsden defence, they're happy to move the football. They get a penalty as a result because the one-on-one tackle, they tried to slow the play the ball down.
Yeah, Aaron Zammerl is the Palm Beach Currumbin coach, former student of the college. Long history coaching the Tweed Seagulls in the Intrust Super Cup as they go back through the middle of the field. This is where they're cutting them the ribbons. Martin is going to go all the way. Well, that's too easy. That's a real danger sign here for Marsden because Palm Beach Currumbin have just strolled through the middle of their defence.
That's just too easy. Bailey Martin. But again, the recognition of the space, where it is. I mentioned the variety that they've had. They moved the football out to the left. They got a penalty. Quick play the ball. Lovely work back inside. That's a lovely way to show outside, play back inside. And Bailey Martin showed great turn of foot. I have to admit, Tyrone Sow, I think he was defending on his dead ball line. He wheeled him over to the try line, but geez, back-to-back tries.
And the conversion now from Sexton. So this is getting away from Marsden. This is a real concern for the coach, Jesse McLean.
He's looked really good, Sexton. Again, just tipping the ball on when need be. Look out, show in, straight inside to Bailey Martin. But he hasn't overplayed his hand. When the forwards are going forward, he allows them to go forward. When the space opens up, he steps up and puts a ball runner through that space. He's kicked well as well. Great response after having no football from Palm Beach Currumbin.
So here we are, just 7 minutes out from half-time. Another good carry. And it's Palm Beach Currumbin that are dominating there. That's Keaton that's on. That's the second time as that ball looked forward, and they'll come up with the knock on there each way. So this will be a scrum feed Marsden's way. And that's the little chink that they were looking for, Gaz.
Yeah, great defence, Ricky Wells. Realised they were going to move the football again. Wasn't going to let his young halfback Tu'ua get isolated, so he got up, got in their face, forced an error, and geez, didn't they need it.
This is Andrews going across field and finding big Tony Francis, who shrugged away from Martin, the try scorer. That is a nice carry. Now, Lafayette onto the field. That's his first carry. He's just short of the line. Tu'ua there at dummy half. He'll be scheming. Throws long now. Tries to get away from those initial defensive efforts. Rabadi is able to offload. Comes back to Tu'ua. So picked off there. They're in desperate need of a try. They come left-hand side. Tu'ua. Now this is Timu, and Timu is handled. Bevan involved in the tackle. Tu'ua is out of dummy half quickly, and he's done it. He's got the try for Marsden, and he's looked most likely today as well. And that's exactly what they needed following the onslaught of Palm Beach Currumbin.
You're exactly right, Jimmy. When they dominated possession in the opening 3 minutes, it was Ezra Tu'ua that looked the most likely. Got up over the advantage line, brought Caleb Evans onto the football. That's when they looked sharp. Just then, kept the ball back in 2 hands, kept it alive, kept the defence in 2 minds. And they get rewarded, and they needed that strike back. Again, though, you can put it back to the defence of Ricky Wells. Conrad Tu'ua, he adds the extras. And now Marsden right back in it. That's lovely.
Classy play, isn't it?
Yeah.
And he's, as soon as we saw him play here today, we thought, okay, this guy's going to be a threat out of dummy half. He's brought his forwards onto the footy nicely all day, and then he gets them the first try.
Great work from TC Rabadi too, just to push into that next hole, which opened it up.
Oh, that was good defensive work. I thought he was, well, they're going to say he was called held. Pass almost went forward there from Timu. Play on was the call. There's another strong carry from Tony Francis. Not afraid to get involved, is he? In that left centre position. Lafayette. Tu'ua. Just setting himself in behind there to Tu'ua, and Josh Downs was the man who was taking on the defence. Here's Tu'ua out of dummy half, and this player's not square, and he takes advantage of it. Nice run again. Last tackle. Tu'ua's the man. Now they need some pressure on this kick. They're getting across there. That's just getting away from the winger there of Duckett. Crowdis is back into his in-goal area, and again, horrible bounce for Palm Beach Currumbin, cleaned up by Crowdis. But that is a great way to finish your set.
And just miscommunication between Smith and Duckett. Look how far Duckett's come. He's come all the way to the left wing to catch a football that was straight in front of Jack Smith's face. That's where the confusion came around whose ball it was. A lot of wind here today as well, which doesn't help. They need better communication there.
So this might be the last opportunity of Marsden State High before half-time. They'd love to go with another try. Lafayette has been involved heavily since he's been on. Now Party with another carry. Let's keep our eye on Ezra Tu'ua. He's there, arms outstretched. When are they going to play it, sir? Ball on the inside now for Wells. 3 tackles remaining. Tu'ua throws long, out the back to Tu'ua, and a strong running Timu. Think about an offload, can get it away. Nice work. Now this is the dangerous Downs. Couple of metres short of the line. Tu'ua to the left-hand side. Andrews goes behind his own player. A little bit dangerous there. Referee says play on. Last tackle. Just under a minute remaining in this first half. They'll go to Tu'ua, and he's put the ball through. Smith does well, cleans it up.
Amazing hands from Smith just there. Tu'ua, I think he would have liked his time again. Could have got the ball in behind, potentially a repeat set of 6. You just get the feeling, though, Marsden a bit more reliant on individual brilliance, offloads, second phase play. Whereas Palm Beach Currumbin, there's a lot of structure involved and thought in what they're doing.
Hodges with the carry. They might think one last go at them. Where's Sexton? There's a nice flat run. Somerville it was.
There's that space again, in behind the ruck.
They come to the left-hand side. It is Sexton. Kick down into the corner. Handled by Sal. Maybe the option to go high there. It's a pretty safe finish to the half. I suppose you can do that when you lead by 10.
He's a good striker of the football, Sexton.
There is the half-time bell, and we will go to Oranges with a really good contest here. Palm Beach Currumbin 16, Marsden 6. Here are our try scorers in the first half. Higgins, Bevan and Martin for Palm Beach Currumbin. Sexton 2 from 3. Tawila and Ta'ua are the point scorers for Marsden. All the action of the second half coming your way, so stick around on Fox League.
A little goes a long way at Macca's. Enjoy a delicious small cheeseburger meal with your choice of an apple or raspberry and custard pie for just $4.
We buy in bulk, so we pass the savings on to you.
Artificial hedge trellis, only $60. Clothes error, just $6.
Where you find a competitor's lower price on the same stocked item, we'll beat it by 10%. Lowest prices are just beginning, that's our policy.
Han Ultra Crisp, an all-new full-strength, full-flavour beer with no preservatives, 99% sugar-free, lower carb and gluten-free. Han Ultra Crisp, it's ultra good inside.
For all types of NRL fans.
Who made you boss?
Relax, the volume's fine. Bundaberg Rum, proud sponsor of Super Saturday.
What is the difference? When one moves, we all move as one.
Now making his way back out in this Ranger commercial.
He's certainly got his tail up.
Well, he wouldn't want to take his eye off the ball at this stage.
Wow, that was close.
Yeah, nearly clean bowled him.
Don't try this at home.
Yeah, very good advice, that.
No argument there.
UFC is back in Melbourne on Sunday, October 6th for UFC 243 as Robert Whittaker and Israel Adesanya face off in the Octagon. Tickets on sale now at Ticketmaster.com.au.
From Rugby League's favourite son.
Look at him, he's all effort. Mate, he's getting in the f***ing way.
Comes Australia's #1 sports podcast.
Burgess, get back to the league, you
Wednesday on Fox League.
He consistently toes the line, and the distance he covers in a game, it's mind-blowing. I just don't know where he gets his energy.
Drink Up and Go for the right type of energy.
If you're looking for a television with incredible colour, flexibility and sleek design, consider the Q60 QLED TV from Samsung. Featuring quantum dot technology, it delivers consistently bright and vivid images for stunning picture quality. And when it's not being watched, ambient mode blends your TV seamlessly into your decor. With intuitive technology, the Q60 QLED TV from Samsung is a masterpiece in its own right. National Product Review, making life easier.
Have you heard the big news? Kelly has.
Scroll down, Kel.
Never thought I'd see that. Netflix on Foxtel.
Now you can enjoy Foxtel and Netflix all in one place on IQ4. Just press the home button for all your favourite entertainment, drama and sport on one screen.
Wow.
Second half action underway here. It was a highly competitive first half, and Palm Beach Currumbin did well after an early onslaught from Marsden to stay in this contest. Marsden in the black jerseys, Palm Beach Currumbin, of course, in the red and white, the famous red and white we've mentioned earlier, 3 times champions of the schoolboy competition, runners-up back in 1999 as well. Marsden looking to have their imprint on that competition. Here's Sow now. That's Tyrone Sow, younger brother of Junior Sow, the former Newcastle and Melbourne Storm player. Played for a long time with the Salford City Reds. Mark Gasnier here in commentary. Gaz, if you're the coach of Marsden, what were the things that you would have been addressing at halftime?
I definitely wouldn't want to have more football off that man right there, Tuila. He generates the play the ball speed, get players in behind. There's a lot of space in behind Palm Beach Currumbin's ruck. On the other hand, Palm Beach Currumbin, I just keep doing what they're doing. They're going really well, just exposing individuals in behind the ruck. They've just got to be careful not to push too many passes.
High ball, nice take from Smith at the back. They have had their concerns with the high ball in that first half, so you'd think Marsden will be sending plenty of action their way. Crowdis with the run. Now they come out to duck it. Both showed glimpses in that first half. Crowdis a really nice run, showed great speed. He's the man you'd also like to see a bit more action in, Caleb Hodges.
Yeah, I'd love to see him get a lot more football. When they move the football over to the left, I'd like to see it go past Josh Bevan's face and hit Caleb Hodges. What a great kick.
I've got a feeling that was Toby Sexton.
He's been on fire today with his kicking.
Yeah, sure is.
Look at that strike. Flat, hard. I mentioned before, it is breezy here today. Like a dart.
So Marsden get the opportunity to come off their own line. This is Andrews straightening up. I know they're behind by 10 on the scoreboard, but there were periods in that first half where they totally dominated Palm Beach Currumbin, especially in the early parts of it, and they just couldn't get points on the board. This is Francis. I loved his involvement today, Gaz.
Been great, hasn't he? Such a strong runner of the football. There's a lot of individual brilliance amongst Marsden. At times, they just miss putting it all together. A lot of it, great feet, good offload, great passing, particularly this man. Amazing right foot.
Now he's caught on the last tackle, so we're looking for a kicker. Tuila out of dummy half. It's not his best. In fact, it's a real concern for them now. He was looking for the 40-20. He's a mile away from it. And that's going to be Palm Beach Currumbin as we have a look at their bench. Great attacking opportunity in this second half. Oh, this is, I was going to say even better, but they're going to get Josh Bevan for a roll there. Oh, that's a shocking error.
Jeez, off the turnover.
Oh,
that hurts. Golden opportunity for Marsden.
Wow, big call there by the referee. That's a loose carry. They're going to say it was a strip, so maybe a tough call again against Palm Beach Currumbin there. Let's have a look at it on the replay. Oh, no, actually, well done, sir. Bevan with his hands on the footy there.
Didn't look too intentional, though. That's great defence. Oh, beautiful offload.
So that was Party with the offload, and then the opportunity there for Rabati.
He's been great today, Party.
To the left-hand side, to Ua, dummy, and looking for space. This is Francis, is short of the line. Well, he reached out to score it. He thought he was closer than he was. It was another strong carry, and unfortunately, Tony Francis might have come up with an injury.
It was great work from Tua, drifting across field. Beautiful left foot step from Francis. Tries to slam the football down.
Izzy Higgins it was that came up with
great
that
tackle,
really good tackle. Definite try saver there. This is Bevan. No doubt he'll get his foot on the ball on that occasion. Oh dear. A mistake here from Palm Beach. Oh, they're a little bit lucky there. I thought that might have been a bit of a loose carry, Gaz.
That's unlucky. Josh Downs did amazingly well. He's been really good on his feet. He's lightning, but just then put the big right shoulder in, and that was the space they were vulnerable in the first half. In behind the ruck. He shut it brilliantly. And I agree. I think they're a little bit hard done by there, Marsden.
So here they go. Palm Beach, good attacking opportunity. This is now Bailey Martin. Scored a spectacular try in the first half. Really showed his athleticism. Back through the centre of the field. Now Higgins. He too scored a try in that first half and has just come up with a try-saving tackle. So the ledger to the positive for him. Bevan now, another strong carry, another try scorer in the first half, hangs on to it. Palm Beach Currumbin on the attack. They come now through Sexton. This is the first time we've really seen him take the line on. Bit of a right foot step, tried to get in behind them. Low to dummy half, dummies left, comes back to the right-hand side, and there's Ujabergen. Can't split the defence, might have been a head clash there. Last tackle, slow to his feet, we're looking for Sexton. They go that way, can he get the ball through again? He has, beautiful kick and a knock on. Oh, the opportunity was there, and I thought Flynn Daniel was going to score, but they have muffed their lines.
Well, Toby Sexton laid it on a platter. Lovely kick off the outside of his right foot, so it curls away from the dead ball line. And Flynn Daniel was flying through. He had first grab at it, just couldn't hold on to it. That's a big missed opportunity. That's their third missed opportunity, Palm Beach Currumbin. Marsden have had the one in the first minute.
I would think if he hangs on to it, they convert it. That's a 16-point lead, and they would have been hard to run down from there. A real let-off there for Marsden. And now they're going to be the beneficiaries again. If we saw, looking for the quick tap, wasn't able to take it on the mark. Just taking too long to get off there, Palm Beach. So here's Marsden, another attacking opportunity for them. They've gone close earlier this half. Here's the carry, it's a strong one, he's getting over the line. Pushed back now is Evans. Good defence, under pressure again. Tuila throws it out now. Oh, that's a kick on the second tackle. Tell you what, TC Rabati went close. He had to have, otherwise the coach would have been up in arms.
Jeez, just drops it on the right foot. Thought it was going to be a hit up. He had options out the back. They reacted well though.
Jack Smith saved the day.
Yeah.
What about the kick from the back rower on the second tackle? Not sure that was in the playbook. Let's see what we get here from Keenan Timu. No kick, okay. Sau, just trying to inject himself a little more into the game. Hasn't had the opportunity that we thought he might have.
He's got to follow Tuila. If he can follow Tuila and also Tu'ua, sit on his inside shoulder, opportunities will come.
Here's Andrews to Ua, the man you mentioned. There's another early kick. Must be a play. It's a great play. I don't know whether they've talked about it at half-time, but it's worked a treat. Tony Francis gets the try.
Well, Crowders just wasn't sure whose football it was. It bounced awkwardly, but Tony Francis, he just snapped it up, planted the football down. They covered the kick well, Palm Beach Currumbin. They just weren't sure who was going to take the football. Out the back to Ua, just drops it on the right foot, again trying to curl it away to the sideline. I mentioned Crowders. He wasn't sure whether Smith had the football. That was the miscommunication, as we saw in the first half with the high ball, and Marsden capitalised.
Conrad Tu'ua has read the breeze perfectly. It's a lovely kick. They're right back in this game. I think Tony Francis got injured in the celebration. There's the Marsden students. Let's have a look at it again. I'm sure he jumped up. He was okay after scoring the try.
And there it is, Crowders. He was there. It just bounced awkwardly. He gets swamped. Tackled by his own teammates.
Collateral damage. Be careful how you celebrate as they come from everywhere here at Palm Beach. Great defensive work there from Higgins again. Shown himself to be a really good defender. Sau with another carry. Well, now we've got ourselves a ball game, Gaz.
Haven't we, what?
There's another strong carry and offload. Andrews into space. He's got speed. Gets away from Smith. Can he go all the way? Cut down. Oh, he gets up, goes again. Tu'ua. He is a danger man. They're on the attack here, Marsden. Players in motion. Now they just run it out of dummy half. Not sure that was the play. Timu it was. Here they go again. Palm Beach is there in numbers. They've scrambled well. Last tackle. Tuila was the man. They come to Tu'ua. Long ball. Beautiful pass. Francis again. Too strong. Now he jumps up and celebrates. And why wouldn't you, Tony? You're a star.
And in come his teammates again. no injury this time, but Tony Francis, you can put it down though to Andrews. Pushed on the support beautifully. It was a lovely offload. They went through. It was a great cover tackle from Duckett for Palm Beach Currumbin, but that got him into this space. Lovely long ball. Look at that. Sensational ball to Ua. And he's got a double within a minute.
Just a bigger man, wasn't he, Crowdis? He was there defensively. The technique was fine, but Tony Francis, too big, too strong. This is an important kick, important kick. He turned his back on it. Conrad Ta'ua. So we are locked at 16 all, and the support here for Marsden, well, they're going crazy. You mentioned the good run through the middle of the field. It was Caleb Evans in the 13 as we have a look at that pass again.
It was a lovely offload, wasn't it? Caleb Evans. Andrews timed it to perfection. And I mentioned Troy Duckett. His cover defence was brilliant, but they were short, very short out there on their right edge. And Tu'ua did amazingly well to expose that.
Did very well there, Andrews, making sure that kickoff didn't bounce. Here's Evans. He provided the offload. The point you made in the first half, Gaz, about the individual brilliance that's here in this Marsden side, it's really coming to the fore now, isn't it? Final quarter of the match.
And you look at Marsden as they go through their set, there's no specific structure to it, but because they know each other's strengths by the offload and that, you get people like Andrews pushing into space, and here it is again.
Oh, just as you were talking about offloading, TC Rabati set it up on a platter, and unfortunately Ricky Wells has left it behind.
But again, see how they've got the ability to get in between defenders. Lovely little flick pass. They can either go around the corner on the inside or flick pass to the outside. That is the only downside. You can come up with errors and put yourself under pressure, but that is their biggest strength, no doubt about it. Whereas Palm Beach Currumbin, it's their structure.
Here's Bevan. Another charge. It's been strong today.
Been really good.
Sexton, he's been outstanding. And again, he nearly gets his player in behind the defence there of Marsden. It was a nice carry from Torrens. They go to the left-hand side. Oh, there's the mistake. Flynn Daniel it was. He was looking for that John Cartwright one-handed offload, and unfortunately it's come loose. Yeah, this is going to help. Marsden fighting hard in the play of the ball. They get themselves a penalty.
It was unlucky because it was on. They had the numbers down the left edge. Geez, hasn't he injected himself well? Toby Sexton had some sensational touches. Just went for the round-the-corner pass. And unfortunately, they give away a penalty as well, Palm Beach Currumbin.
So it was Wells with the strong carry.
And another.
And that's right. Sexton pleading with the referee. Well, there you go. Hands in the face. That came from Jimmy Torrens.
Little facial.
Evans now with a carry. And his contribution's been strong as well. Now Rabati. No offload on this occasion. Wheeler is in at dummy half. He's finding his runner there in Downs.
Skillful player, a little live wire, Downs.
Wheeler to Ua. Andrews now. Sal has got Francis on the outside, runs away from him. Picked off in the tackle there by Ambrziev. So back centre field. Timu it is with another carry. Strong one at that. Last tackle. We're looking for Tu'ua. What can he do on this one? He tries to hold it up in the in-goal. Far too heavy. And that could be crucial there by Conrad Tu'ua.
That was a crucial kick, wasn't it? You just felt with the amount of football they've had, back-to-back tries, back-to-back penalties, rolled upfield. If they got a repeat set of 6 there, geez, Palm Beach Currumbin would have been under all sorts of pressure. But a great run there from Somerville.
Bailey Martin back onto the field as we see Caleb Hodges.
Geez, he's a good runner in the football.
Strong. Just pushing away from defenders on that occasion. Sexton. Back to centre field. There's Bevan. Gets himself in a position where he can play it quickly. Ambrziev gets out of dummy half. Lafayette is there, and the offload comes. So here's Smith. The referee saying that tackle was completed, so we'll go back and have the play the ball on the spot. Bevan gets the dummy half. Now the ball comes from Woods to Bergen, back on the inside. A carry there from Somerville. Trying to inject himself into the game.
Yeah, that's his second run in the set.
Sexton. Oh, the ball came free. I think that's going to be a knock-on, is it? No, in fact, they're saying player offside. Good call from the referee. He maybe dummied at the kick and then kicked it, and that meant that his runner on the outside, Sexton, was offside. Good call, referee.
Yep. TC Robati definitely did knock it on. But they marched upfield really easily there. Back-to-back carries, Somerville. Caleb Hodges, his carry was sensational.
Loves wrapping up the centres, Gaz.
Most important position on the field, Jimmy.
We're not in contract negotiation now, mate. Oh, it wasn't a one-on-one strip. There were two players in the tackle. And they're just letting their discipline get the better of them at the moment, Palm Beach Currumbin.
Which is not something you'd expect from Palm Beach Currumbin. Very well structured, well drilled. Well, I think he called held. That's why the referee had called held. Otherwise, he was well within his right to take it.
Leon Tahau gets himself a carry. Hasn't really been able to get into the game much. Tony Francis has been the star on his inside. Here's another run from Timu. Got to say, Timu and Rabati in the back row. They've stood out as well for Marsden.
Got through a mountain of work too.
There is that ball, and it's Sau now who's making himself dangerous. Just getting around those ball players. We've talked about the offloads that come from Marsden, 16 all. What a setup for them now. They come left-hand side. Andrews is there. Andrews is just about over. Smith has to get there defensively. He does that. To Wheeler. We know he's dangerous. They go back the other way. Lafawai. Last tackle. Where's Tu'ua? Comes left-hand side. Sau, lovely kick, tries to stop it. Smith's going to have to take it over the dead ball line. Beautiful weight on that kick and more pressure being exerted on Palm Beach by this Marsden State high kicking game.
And good variation too. On this occasion, Sau taking the kick, dropping it on the right foot. We saw Tu'ua kick the ball a little too deep, not get a repeat set of 6. This occasion, they get a repeat.
Nice run, beautiful legs pumping there from Rabati. The tip on there, Downs into Lafawai. Tell you what, Terry Lafawai, he's been heavily involved since he's come on. Timu, big and strong and thinking second phase. They do well. Smith wraps up the footy. To Wheeler, big dummy and over! Well, you take your eye off him for a minute and he gets another try. Brilliant work there from the hooker.
Been close to their best today. Ezra Tu'ua, sensational, nice and crafty, up over the advantage line when the ball's in general play, but around the try line, so dangerous. Throws the big dummy and he fell for it. Hook, line and sinker did Udja Bergen. And he just plants the football over. What a big moment.
There's the kick from Conrad Tu'ua. 6-point ball game. There'll be under 5 minutes remaining once we get to kick-off. Wow, what a famous victory this would be for Marsden State High. There he is, Ezra Tu'ua, as you mentioned, just about their best today.
They've got to not panic here, Palm Beach Currumbin. They were so controlled in the first half. It's an awkward kick. This breeze is playing havoc.
They do well to get out of here. Lafawai has done well, in fact. He's marched it up 10 metres, but that bounced around everywhere in the in-goal area.
It's important they stay composed, Palm Beach Currumbin, at their most crucial time. Penalties have killed them in the second half. Missed opportunities. Duckett's no try. Flynn Daniels missed opportunity over the try line. They've got to not get frustrated.
Ambrosev, back-to-back efforts defensively. Got a little help there from Torrens at the end. And gave an opportunity for Marsden to get the quick play of the ball, and they picked off 12 metres there. Tu'ua was the man who saw that opportunity. Sau. The more the game's gone on, the more that Tyrone Sau has worked his way into it. Here's last tackle. Let's come off a Palm Beach Currumbin player. Nice pick-up, Smith. Got there late and made some metres as well.
He's been so safe and reliable, Smith. Saved 2 tries, positionally been great. Just the miscommunication with his wingers at times, but other than that, you cannot fault him.
Downs it was that came up with a good shot on Crowders. Palm Beach need to keep that composure, as you mentioned. Sexton, you would think, is the go-to man. There's another carry from Martin. So how they finish this set is going to be crucial. Sexton comes now to Smith. They go to the outside. They're getting away from Somerville there, and it might be a one-on-one strip. Oh, brilliant work, Marsden. Really big play at this late stage of the game. Leon Tahau.
Their awareness with that one-on-one strip. Oh, look,
Speaking of, Bevan's got it, and he's short of the line. Well, we see it now in the National Rugby League, and we're seeing it at schoolboy level, and they get the penalty.
Two of the most important strips you would see, I'd say. Josh Bevan's probably more important given where Palm Beach Currumbin are on the scoreboard. And geez, he's given his teammates a golden opportunity.
2.5 minutes remaining. They need the converted try. Oh. Torrens does well, hangs on to the footy. A little bit of pressure put on him there with the pass from Sexton. Here he is again, Sexton, and he slips on this occasion. So no real threat to the defensive line. Left-hand side, Smith it was with the pass, and Torrens gets there. Second carry in the set of 6. He's been desperate for a try today. And big Jimmy Torrens gets the 4-pointer.
And just watch the late change of angle from Jimmy Torrens. Out off the right foot. Sexton goes all the way into the line, and as he's about to make contact with the player, just a subtle little change of direction off the right foot. Geez, Jimmy, we could be heading for golden point.
He's got it, Sexton. Lovely kick. Just over a minute remaining. Just to let you know, if we do go to golden point, 5 minutes each way. But any point, field goal, penalty goal, try, will finish the game.
It was Jack Smith that went into the line, pardon me. What about the strip, though? The importance of it from Josh Bevan.
Here he is.
Great carry.
They'll remember that famously. Palm Beach Currumbin, if they had to go on and win this game. Big moments like that stay with the school for a lifetime. Can they get a try? Marsden doing all they can to hang on. They've been brave today. Some really good performances from some individuals. So we see Somerville out of dummy half, and he's strong and he's offloading. Ambrosiev.
Oh, good feet.
Beautiful footwork. The pass to Sexton. He'll look to offload. It came off to Ua. This will be play on. Another opportunity. Hodges is there. Oh. Referee's going to say the pass went forward. Sexton can't believe it. Screaming at his team to pack the scrum. Oh, that pass from Torrens.
That's a big call.
Got a feeling he was tipped off by his sideline official. That is full time. Wow, what a game we have had. 22 all. And now we go into golden point.
Good scramble defence there from Marsden. The last minute, though, you would say the advantage is with Palm Beach Currumbin.
All right, let's have a look at this golden point. Otherwise, it's 5 minutes each way. The kick is handled from Crowdis. Very nearly over the sideline. Might have even been able to get the foot there and just get a touch on it. Anyway, it'll be first use now with Palm Beach Currumbin. Oh, what a carry. That was Jimmy Torrens. That's a super run. He scored a try today. He's been near unstoppable at different stages. Sexton, the runner's outside him. Now there's a bit of space in front, and they're going for the line. This is Hodges. Brilliant tackle. Ta'ua got across and made it, but they are under the pump here, Marsden. Ball centre field, spaces everywhere. Ambrosiev steps off the right, pushes away from one. A try will win it. Do they go field goal? It's Sexton with the opportunity. Waved away.
Geez, what a golden opportunity, Sexton. He couldn't have kicked the football any better today. Still got a good strike. It just comes off the outside of his boot goes to the right. That's a matter of inches. What about the run, though? Caleb Hodges, and it must be said to Ua. Great scramble defence.
Wow, Palm Beach Currumbin.
He's not an easy man to tackle, Hodges.
So Marsden now with their opportunity.
What a first set.
Brilliant first set, wasn't it? Ooh.
Watch Marsden's offloads, though. We've spoken about it all game.
He's going to be brave enough to put one on. Timu it is that slips as he gets to the defence. Ambrosiev looks like he's picked himself up an injury. There you go, their two back rowers again. Rabati.
You mentioned it, Jimmy. They've been sensational. Rabati, Timu.
Ta'ua under pressure. Smith.
Oh, what a take.
In difficult conditions. Jack Smith taking it like a full forward, and he's beaten defenders. Great run from the fullback. Another one of the real strong contributors here for Palm Beach Currumbin. He had a dummy half. Nice tackle there on Duckett. Just off the mark. Ta'ua's got himself caught up in everything. Hodges. Strong carrier. Oh, good defence. Lafai. Been eye-catching performance from him today. There's another tackle from the number 18 for Marsden. So Bevan will go through the middle of the field. Downs was there to greet him. And they drag him down. They'll get another opportunity here. Sexton with the field goal. This time it's under the crossbar.
Geez, wrong code, but it was a great set again. Josh Bevan in behind the ruck makes so many metres. Oh, great work there from Marsden to put the pressure on.
Well, they look out on their feet a little bit, Marsden, don't they?
They do, because they had a bit of line speed in that set. They had a bit of aggression as well.
Their strong defence from Bailey Martin first up. Got to look to their leaders. Where's Ta'ua? Where's Sau? Tuila's been outstanding out of dummy half today. Here they go, a little bit of a spread. Oh, there's the offload. Francis. Francis, we know he's dangerous. Already scored himself a couple of tries.
Again, Timu, it's their back rowers doing the damage, Jimmy.
Sau. Ombrasiev and Bevan make the tackle. Tuila, he's had a long conversation with the referee today, it must be said. Here's another carry from Rabati. Are they going to be able to get themselves into field goal distance? This is Party. Oh, nice carry. Good strength. Do you go now, Gaz?
Yep.
Andrews it is. Struck it off the left foot and got it.
No way.
And got it. Oh, brilliant. Rickson Andrews, you are a star today, son. And Marsden State High School have a win for the ages. Incredible scenes here at Langlands Park. Congratulations to them. Marsden State High have beaten Palm Beach Currumbin in a classic. Here's your score summary. 4 tries apiece, 3 goals apiece, but it was Rickson Andrews with the all-important field goal. Here's your Chic Hydro player of the match.
PBC, they're the reigning champions the last couple of years. They've set the benchmark this whole year. We've talked about this game. Year 12 especially, the last game. So potentially could have been our last game. So yeah, it's just massive effort from term 4 last year. We started this training, and to win a game and go on a point. Yeah, how good.
How good indeed. Conrad Ta'ua, our Chic Hydro player of the match. An absolute classic. It was Marsden, too strong for Palm Beach Currumbin.
For all types of NRL fans.
CDL. I can't watch. What is she doing?
Bundaberg Rum, proud sponsor of Super Saturday.
A little goes a long way at Macca's. Enjoy a delicious small cheeseburger meal with your choice of an apple or raspberry and custard pie for just $4.
We buy in bulk, so we pass the savings on to you.
Artificial hedge trellis, only $60. Clothes era, just $6.
Where you find a competitor's lower price on the same stocked item, we'll beat it by 10%. Lowest prices are just beginning, that's our policy.
A rough sentence is no match for a smooth talker. Ask James